welcome to my views and news and the video for you. Firstly, viewers, an Ethiopian National Defense Force general in a conversation has admitted that the war could take long. Achievement of objectives in this ongoing war in northern Ethiopia could take some time. What did he say? While pro-government activists seem to be hoping that in coming days, Mekelle or Tigray will be under Ethiopian government control. What is this general saying, and what is the reason? What reason did he share regarding the time taken by this military offensive by ENDF on Tigray? Secondly, viewers, a police officer in Bahir Dar has been shot at. The incident happened yesterday, and yesterday we know that in Bahir Dar, Zameen Akasi was arrested too. We have details for you. And thirdly, viewers, a comedian, US comedian with some Eritrean descent as well is in a crisis. Tiffany Haddish today admitted that she has lost all her jobs. We have details for you. Firstly, viewers, 24th of August was the day last month when third phase of this war started. Since then, we have been seeing reports, claims by pro-government news outlets, activists, that in coming days, Mekelle would be under ENDF control, that TPLF would be crushed, that peace was about to come in Ethiopia. But for the first time, an ENDF general admitted that the operation is taking some time. It will be longer than expected. Who is this general? What did he say? What is the reason, justification provided by this general? General Muhammad Tassima is an ENDF top officer of Ethiopian National Defense Force. And he has been heard saying that operation is taking long because Ethiopian National Defense Force wants to separate TPLF and people of Tigray. Target is TPLF, not people of Tigray. So that is why ENDF, Ethiopian Air Force, are very careful that people of Tigray are not hit. Now, firstly, how will you differentiate, how will you separate TPLF and the people of Tigray? It's difficult, if not impossible. TPLF is part of Tigray as well. TPLF is not just Getachew or Debrecen. I think he seems to be saying that main target is TPLF leadership. Otherwise, TPLF has tens of thousands of members who are ordinary Tigrayans. He seems to be saying that target is TPLF leadership. And that is why we are seeing strikes on government offices, on residences of Tigray government officials. Getachew house was hit twice in twin drone strikes a few days ago. I reported. Debrecen's office was hit as well in Mekelle. Ethiopian government is trying to force TPLF-led Tigray government out of Mekelle. It is trying to force TPLF leadership to surrender or to leave, to flee Mekelle. That is why, according to the general, the operation is taking time. Well, obviously, this operation will take time. If you compare this third phase and the first phase, which we compared in a video, I think 2 days ago, The pace is very slow. Pace of progress is very slow. In the first phase of this war, in just 24 days, Mekelle had come under EDF control. This time, more than 24 days have passed so far, I think. So far, no gains in terms of major cities of Tigray. No major town city of Tigray has come under EDF control. So pace of progress is extremely slow. Justification shared by the government side is what I told you, that effort is underway to separate TPLF and people of Tigray. I personally think that Ethiopian government cannot do carpet bombing on Tigray. It's doing whatever it can. The mode of operations, the intensity of operations is almost the same like we saw in the first phase of this conflict. This time TDF is more prepared, I think. TDF has more manpower. It has more resources as well in terms of weapons too. And TDF started this war after making all preparations. That is why it is taking EDF, their progress is slow, very slow if you compare this phase and first phase of the conflict. Secondly, viewers, a police officer has been shot dead in Bahir Dar. His name is Vagao Tarikin, head of community police department of Bahir Dar, and he was shot dead on Wednesday, sorry. He was shot dead on Wednesday at around 6 p.m. local time, and today he was laid to rest. In Bahir Dar yesterday, Zameen Kasi was arrested, and we saw that there was a disagreement regarding shifting of Zameen Kasi from Bahir Dar to Addis Ababa. Serious disagreements emerged there. Some resistance was being faced by federal forces in Bahir Dar yesterday. Is this assassination of police officer in Bahir Dar linked to Zameen Kasi's arrest? We don't know. But we do know that a few days ago in North Shore zone of the Amhara region, Shiva Robit town, a mayor was shot dead. I did a video on that. Wubshit Ayalio was assassinated in Shua Robit, in North Shore zone of Amhara region last month, I think. I think 2 to 3 weeks ago. And when he was shot dead, it was said that there were unknown attackers who assassinated the mayor. Later, government launched a crackdown against Fano fighters, and several Fano fighters were arrested after that. Fano was blamed for the killing of Wubshit Ayalio. And now, a police officer in Bahir Dar killed, where Zameen Kasi was arrested. We are not speculating that militia members are behind the killing of Vagao Tariq, but Zameen Kasi's arrest will have shockwaves in the Amhara region. The shockwaves will be felt in coming days, I think. Thirdly, viewers, American comedian with links to Eritrea. Her family was from Eritrea, is in a crisis. Tiffany Haddish is American, a comedian. Her family is from Eritrea. She traveled to Eritrea a few days ago. She was seen with Isaias Afwerki, Eritrean president, and she attends Eritrean diaspora festivals abroad as well. She shares a very attractive picture of Eritrea, that everything is peaceful there, that the country is a paradise on earth, and people say that she is a sort of ambassador of Eritrea abroad. because she promotes Eritrean culture. But apart from promoting Eritrean culture, she backs Eritrean government as well, Eritrean government of Isaias Afwerki. She never spoke about limited freedoms in Eritrea, about restrictions on people in Eritrea, about no press freedom in Eritrea, violations of human rights in Eritrea. She never spoke on that. She always highlights the bright side of Eritrea. And a few days ago, she was charged with inappropriate behavior with minors. Some people filed a lawsuit against Tiffany Haddish and her fellow comedian Aries Spears. The incidents happened in 2013 involving a 7-year and 14-year-old kids. I think the lawsuit has been dismissed. Today, the lawsuit was dismissed after the complainant withdrew. Is it due to some out-of-court settlement or some other reason? We don't know. But today, reportedly, the lawsuit was dismissed because the complainant is not pursuing the case now. Meanwhile, Tiffany Haddish has lost all her jobs. Today, she confirmed in a talk with some journalists or some passerby that she had lost all her jobs. So she is in crisis because of the incidents involving child molestation which happened in 2013. She admitted that she had lost all her jobs. Thank you for watching.